Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Couch Crunch Podcast. I'm your host, Nick. I have my co-host on this episode with me, Don. Say hello, Don.
What's up, everybody? Where everyone's doing well?
And,
Jump into these topics.
and I hope everyone's having a great Monday. I know Monday sucks for the beginning of the week, but we're going to jump right into this episode. We're going to start by going over some of the topics that were going to be interesting for this episode. The Lords of the Ring Gollum. I thought this was a really good topic to really go over. I think this is going to be fun. From that, I have Thor, Lord. We're going to definitely just give us kind of like our expectations on Thor, Love and Thunder. And then from that, Resident Evil live action TV series. That's going to be, I guess, on Netflix. That's going to be coming up on the 14th of July. So I think that's going to be cool. And then we're going to wrap things up with just Stranger Things expectations on the last two upcoming episodes for season 4. So let's dive into that, man. For Lords of the Ring Gollum, I thought this was an interesting topic because, again, like I've always been like a Lords of the Ring fan. Gollum is like a really respected. I don't know what like he classifies under. He's not really the good guy. He could be. He's just he has like
gremlin.
Yeah, he's like a little gremlin looking character. But he's never been on like the good or bad side of things. I don't know. He's always had like a split personality thing, which always overcome him. I believe his origin story was like he was like an elf or some shit like that, right? Like he was a regular person at first, and then he kind of just from picking up the ring and being around the ring made him really go nuts like that. I think that's what the origins of him was.
Oh yeah, I believe so. I only seen like the first Lord of the Rings, so I don't know too much about his lore or anything. But yeah, I believe that was the case of like his origin story. How he devolved into that pale-looking troll form he's in now.
Gotcha. And then I think that was basically like his that was like basically his lore of like him. But I thought it was interesting like to make a game that it's basically playing as him and everything you see is through his eyes, and you get I guess you're gonna get a different take on the realm of Lords of the Ring through Gollum's eyes. I thought that was like an interesting take. You know what I mean? Like I like I don't know who the game developers are behind the game, but I think it's a real unique take on Lords of the Ring that I guess they never really took an approach on. Honestly, I was happy with Mordor and Shadow War, because I think that was I forgot his name. He was like based off one of the main characters from Lords of the Ring. I just can't remember his name. Aragon. I think it's Aragon. Yeah. It was based off of him. And then they just decided to kind of just go in their own direction with how he did. Like he had these powers and shit like that, which was cool. That was a different take on like the realm of Lords of the Ring. But it's like I really like what they kind of did with Gollum. Like you get to play as Gollum. You get to crawl your way into things and shit like that. I think I don't know if it's one of those games that you get to really beat them up. I only seen like from the trailer. Like I don't think there's a lot of combat system. I think it's like a stealth game.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It comes off more like a stealth or like sneaking around and trying to take out enemies or yeah, it's different. I wouldn't expect them to take it to that approach of playing as Gollum and his point of view. And the developers too, it says the developers are, I don't know how to pronounce this, but I'll try my best.
Take your time, buddy.
Yeah, Dalaka Entertainment. Dalaka Entertainment.
Must be a new developer, right? No?
Yeah, let me see. Oh, they was founded in 2007. So they've been around.
Yeah, they've been around the block a while now.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So I mean, this must be their first actual game to really dive into as far as like the Lords of the Ring realm. So I think that's That's a really good like take on it. I kind of really wanted to know like what made them kind of want to take that approach. Like I feel like it is true. A lot of people didn't really give Gollum like the spotlight too much. Like he got a lot of like in what is it? I think Lords of the Ring of the Two Towers ones. I forgot what if that's the right title. I believe it's been a long time since I watched Lords of the Ring, but I was a huge fan growing up.
Yeah, I only seen one of them, so I wouldn't know.
Which one you seen? Was it the first one or
Yeah, just the first one.
the first one was great?
Yeah.
Um, I think it's the Two Towers that you see. Um, that you seen. Gollum in. I don't remember him in the first one, but in the second one for sure. Like you see a lot of him, and he plays a big part in it, but.
Okay.
Like I said, like after that one movie, we never. I mean, he he fell to his death. He burned in the volcano. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah,
So
I remember around the early days of the internet, I used to see a lot of memes of that him falling, him falling into the lava or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah. What were some of the memes?
Oh no, it would just be making fun of him the way he fell in, and like how the internet is, they would just try to flip it and make it hysterical of him falling in different. They put like different sound effects in the background, whatever. It's kind
Gotcha.
of similar. It's kind of similar to that Harry Potter meme where I think it's Dumbledore that he also fell like into like a was that Lord of the Rings too? It's like some guy with a big beard that also fell. It's kind of similar to that.
That's
People are
funny,
just
dude.
stupid. Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, man. I mean, like I said, I mean, uh, I don't know. I just feel like they didn't really give him like that was just that one film. I mean, I know like right after he fell to his death, it was kind of like what else can we kind of do with this character? I mean, but he was definitely like really influential for the series. Um,
Yeah. He's definitely iconic. Like when you
yeah,
think of Lord of the Rings, you immediately think of Gollum and like the main character and like the other guy, the
yeah,
beard.
and of course, like I don't know the actor name, but they put a lot of creativity to like try to like make that the the way he kind of talks and shit like that. Like they put a lot of creativity behind that, so it was like, oh shit, like when you saw the behind the scenes, I was one of those guys that wanted to like dive really into it. So I was like, when I kind of seen like how they really created Gollum and shit like that, they kind of wanted to mimic him. Like I don't know what they didn't really explain like what was the character supposed to be based off of, but they just said like the most creative part about his character was like they kind of um I think he said like the way he kind of conjured up the way the actor that he made that noise was actually he had like something stuck in his throat, like he was actually like choking on something.
Oh,
So
really?
yeah, like so like when he did that, it made a noise that the people, I mean the basically the writers or like the auditioner, whoever was when he was auditioning, they really liked it. They really liked the way that he made that noise, and they asked him to do it again, and he tried, and he made it. He made it work. So it was like, oh shit, like that was cool as fuck.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. That's cool. That's a
because if you
cool
not
concept
noticed,
how they come up.
because if you not noticed, like Gollum was like CGI in the movie.
Oh
Like
yeah,
he wasn't like it wasn't like a
a person.
yeah
Yeah, yeah. It's like it's pretty good technology for at the time too. In the movie, it's like it looked believable
so
at that
and yeah
time.
for its time for sure. Like what year was that? The two towers was like, hold on, I think it was like 2004.
Oh, yeah, I gotta look it up. Let me see. Two towers.
uh 2002.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 2002. So it was like that was pretty good for its time though, man. Like the CGI
Oh
and
yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Damn. Damn. When did the first one come out then? 2000. Yeah, I'm assuming like 2000. God, this was such a great series, man. I just want to take that in. But as far as the game goes, man, like there's still no release date on the actual game itself. Like when the Gollum the game.
I just seen that it said September 1st that it's supposed to come out this
I
year.
I I seen that too, but then if you look it up like on Google or something like that, it says to be announced still. I don't know.
Oh, I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
It says under like the I think oh yeah, this is the Wikipedia for it. It says September 1st,
Yeah, I said
2022.
that I seen that on there too, and I think I seen it on another website as well. But if you Google it, it just says to be announced.
Oh,
Like it's
maybe
kind of
maybe it's getting pushed back. I don't know.
I don't know. There's a lot of
But
miscommunication there, but
no.
yeah, I mean, I'm excited for it. I like I said, I haven't played a fucking Lords of the Ring game in like since PS2 era, So I mean, this would be nice. And like I said, I did play Shadow War, which was fun, and Shadow Mordor, and that was cool. That was probably like the last like two games from the Lords of the Ring realm that I've ever played, but still was fun though.
Oh, that's
You
cool.
know what I mean?
I never played any Lord of the Rings myself, any other games, but
Oh man, you're missing out. It was actually really fun.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's like action adventure type games.
Yeah, it was like, well, some of them were kind of like like it's like you ever play one of those games where you got to play like a couple of characters and you have to press like an attack to kind of hit them, and then you have to like strategize your attack moves. It's like
Oh, kind of like a RPG, kind of like a
no,
tactic.
it's one of yeah, it's like a strategy game. It's like one of those like you have to. It was I forgot which one was it, but you have to use like yeah, you have to press attacks to certain buttons to kind of attack them, and then you wait for the enemy to attack you, and then you attack them.
Oh, I was
Yeah,
like turn based. Okay.
yeah. That was one of the old ones that I played. It was like I don't know which one it was, but it was PS2. But the one I forgot which one it was, but like there was one game in there that was like really fucking good. I forgot which one it was. I think it was the Two Towers. I'm not sure which one it was, but
Oh,
it was
okay.
really influential. Like it was really good for its time, though. Like you know what I mean? Like a PS2 game. I mean, obviously there was a lot of hitters for like PS2 era, but I'm saying like for Lords of the Ring, like they did really well.
Yeah, that's good for being a movie game too, because a lot of movie games, especially back then, were ass. So to see that one was actually a good one.
Complete ass. Like that was the yeah.
I
Like
hated movie games. It was
I don't know
terrible.
what it was. Like for that time era, it was like I don't know. It's just like a game. Like if a movie came out, they needed to make a game out of it. Like I don't know what the fuck it was, and it was never
Right.
good.
Yeah, like literally any movie you can think
Yeah,
of.
like Jimmy Neutron, that shit was garbage. I don't know why I played that.
Fast and Furious,
Fast
all
and
of
the
them.
Furious, Fairly. I think there a Fairly Odd Parents? No. There was a Fairly Odd Parents. There was a. I mean, not. I just said that. The Fast and the Furious. There was like. I believe there was like. There's a couple of ones out there, man.
Yeah,
X-Men had one.
Cartoon Network had their own
Oh
games, and
God.
Nickelodeon, Disney,
Yeah,
all that
there's
shit.
yeah. It's just anything that was like based off a TV show or movie was just like what the fuck. But for its time, it was just like that was the trend growing up, and it was just like what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know if anybody else really. There was probably some that were actually like worth it. Like I can't name off the top of my head right now, but for a lot of them were kind of like bad though. Like
I'm about to say, like, most of the ones I played, they're just terrible. Like, the ones my mom
it was
was
either get a video game or pretty much get a Burger King toy, or
up.
McDonald's toy.
Yeah.
I think they still do that for McDonald's, but it's not the same.
Yeah. I mean, they still make movie games, of course, nowadays, but more of that pushes towards like app games more nowadays than anything. They put their money towards apps and all that. But,
Yeah, things have changed a lot since we were since we were kids.
yeah. But they are
Uh,
coming out with an Avatar game, so that's still the same.
oh yeah,
Now.
which one are the blue people?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah,
blue
yeah, yeah,
one.
yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I remember that. I remember that.
Yeah.
But
And as we talked about too previously, the Harry Potter Legends, what's this called?
oh, Legacy.
Legacy,
No,
Legacy.
Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Hogwarts Legacy. That's another one.
yeah.
Oh
I think
man,
it's coming out like towards the end of the year. That's like the last game probably to come out, I think. And I don't know. I think it's December. Could be
yeah.
wrong.
So that got a similar feel to Lord of the Rings.
So I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think this is a cool fucking concept. Like, to really play as Gollum through the eyes, and it seemed like, can he turn, like, I think I did. I don't know if I'm crazy, but I checked out the trailer and I seen like it was actually like he, at one part, he actually turned invisible or some shit like that. Like, so he
Not
has.
sure.
I don't know if I'm just tripping. I might have to like rewatch the trailer, but I think, yeah, I could have sworn that he turned in like visible or something like that.
Oh, maybe I could see that because like it's a lot of the clips show him being stealthy and like setting traps and like throwing
Yeah,
lava
he
on the
looks a little
enemy.
different though. Like, if you look at like some of like if you look at some of the like the concept art behind him, it's just it
Yeah,
looks a lot more different. It doesn't, like, he
yeah,
has like a different face.
yeah. His head is like more rounded than the
Yeah.
movie version. Yeah.
So I don't know if that might throw people off a bit if they're not that
Okay.
picky, but I mean it's fine with
Yeah.
me, but it's just like kind of like looks weird.
Yeah. And I'm also seeing that he's like it kind of got like platformer vibes to it too. Like you do like a couple platforming, like climbing cliffs and stuff like that. Like he's like hanging off cliffs and climbing. Yeah.
I
So
just
I
want
can
to
see like it's like gonna be like a little platformer.
I just want to know,
Or
like, what like, so are we going to get more of like more of a backstory that we didn't see from the films from him? Like, you know what I mean?
right, like more of his story. Yeah, that'd be a good take. Yeah.
Yeah, like, I mean, maybe kind of give us a little bit more of an insight. We kind of already know how he became Gollum, but I mean, can we kind of get like the events on, like, I guess before he met, like when he before, I guess after, I don't know, it's like kind of hard to say, like, what can they really do after, if they really just took him into another direction, like as far as his story. Maybe I think this is like a whole refresh on his story. I just hope it stays a little close to like the main lore of him. You know what I mean? Like, he got crazy because of the ring. So
Yeah. You just
um
get to really see his perspective of things in his world
right.
for
So
Lords of the
I
Rings.
just hope it stays a little closer to, the main lore of Gollum.
Yeah.
That's really what all I ask for the most part.
Oh yeah.
Um, and that's why I'm saying, like, I just want to make sure, like, if they're gonna do that, and um, if it's good, like I said, I'm hoping that it looks good. I don't know if it's, most people are gonna be into like being stealthy, and you being in the realm of Lord of the Ring. It's kind of like you kind of want to just cut fucking what the hell? I forgot what they used to call that, the bad people, like the bad creature things.
Well,
I don't remember. It used to be called
it's such
something.
a long time ago. I cannot remember at
Yeah, I
all.
can't remember it either. I feel like Lord of the Ring fans are probably like, "Yo, what the fuck, dude?" Um, but nah,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, I think I do have high expectation of this game for sure. I just want to be able to like really see like what can it really unfold for him, you know?
Yeah. And seeing that the game developers, like their backgrounds, like a lot of their games, they made like PC games and like some Xbox games.
I was gonna
And
ask you too. Like, I mean, was there anything good with that? Like, is like what a
a lot of these games I'm not really familiar with, to be honest. Like I never heard of any of these titles from the
like,
past.
do they look like indie games, or like games like they just went in the $5 box back in 2007, or like what are we talking here?
Yeah, a lot of them look like flash games, like like the typical PC games you would see, like
Ah, gotcha.
like the point and click kind
Oh, well, no offense, but that's probably why his head looks like that.
of not well developed.
Maybe the budgeting was not well enough. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean they had some games on Nintendo Switch and PlayStation 4, and like, but there's like real under the radar. It's not like anything
Gotcha.
crazy.
Excuse me.
So I'm
um,
guessing like this is like one of their bigger games that they have in their catalog as of recent.
yeah, I mean, I was gonna ask too, like, what does it say that it's gonna be on? Like, as far as like platform wise, I'm sure it's gonna be
Oh,
on PC for sure, and I believe the
yeah,
consoles, right?
yeah. PC, Nintendo Switch, PS4,
Oh,
PS5,
everything.
Xbox
Oh
One,
shit. They
all
went
platforms basically.
they went ham. They was like,
Yeah,
we really want this to work.
yeah, all
Well,
platforms.
I mean, I hope it works out for you guys, man. I hope the reviews don't butcher you. IGN is definitely gonna be known for that.
Yeah, the Lord of the Rings fans finally get a new game now this decade. So see how that plays out.
Yeah, it's been a while. Honestly, it's
Yeah.
been a while for the Lord of the Ring, bro. I mean, I think I don't know. There may have been like a lot of other games out there that kind of resembled it, but like, sorry,
Right.
I got it like stuck in my throat.
Oh yeah.
um, there's probably got to be a lot of other like I would say like sort of kind of that like those other games out there that kind of mimic that realm or like you know what I mean like I don't know if it's just been off for a long time, but the last one I played was Shadow War. That was the last time I played a Lords of the Ring like game
Oh
in a
okay.
way. Yeah.
Huh. Yeah. You see in the future how this is going on go. Hope,
Yeah.
hopefully it'll be good. I like stealth games typically, but it just all depends on how interactive it is
Yeah, I
and
mean,
and
yeah,
interesting.
definitely want to make it like yeah, it's all really about like preference, right? Like you have to get into it. If you like one of those people that really like stealthy games and kind of like, try to kill them from the back or something like that, I think that would be cool. Hopefully we can do that in this game and not just be one of those games where we're just doing stealth to just get by like the most hardest people to get by. Like, I don't know. That would have been dumb
Mhm.
for me. I would probably like be mad at myself for buying it, but
Yeah. Yeah, make it interesting. That's all. Just
yeah.
make it immersive.
So I mean I hope that was like a good take on Gollum. I think I'm really excited to see where they're gonna kind of take that character and who knows, like I said, my infamous question, will we see more of it or will it just be a one time deal thing,
Right. It's funny too because I speaking of the last time I heard of Lord of the Rings, they said it's coming out for an anime for it, 2024.
Whoa, damn, why so far?
I'm guessing it's like far into development in the early stages, but
Jesus
it's,
Christ.
it's being worked on by Warner Brothers. So that's wow.
Warner
Yeah,
Brothers.
yeah,
Interesting.
they're making an anime for. Man, everything's getting an anime nowadays. It's kind of
Yeah, man. Like
it's mainstream now.
you touched up on that a long time ago, man. I'm telling you, like, everything is getting anime. But I never would have expected like Lord of the Ring. Like that's weird.
Yeah, I know they used to have like a animated like even before like the movies. The original Lord of the Rings came out in 1978. That was like an animated series too, but that was like more Western cartoon looking.
Gotcha.
But yeah, it started like
I
because
wonder.
Lord of the Rings is pretty old series. It's like it first
Yeah,
started out as a book back in the 70s.
yeah, it's really old.
Yeah,
It didn't make it to the big picture until like the early 2000s.
yeah,
um, damn, that's crazy though. It's like, will they get like all the original voice actors on there? That would be cool.
yeah. That'd be sweet. Like, man. 'Cause, yeah, like we've been saying, it's like we haven't heard anything from Lord of the Rings for quite some time in a couple years. So it's cool to see them trying to make a comeback and make new series now.
Yeah, I
Brand
just hope it's
new.
done right. That's the only question I have. I mean, that's the only
But
concern I have. It's just I hope it's done right.
yeah,
All right.
I would like to one day to dive back into Lord of the Rings and actually watch some of the movies, even though they're
Yeah,
longer
man,
series.
you got to, dude. Like they're so fucking great. Like
Yeah,
I think we gotta link up sometime and just like watch them, dude. They're just like they're so fun. But you got to have a lot of time on your shoulders because each one is like
so I'm about to say.
Yeah, it's like each one is like 3 hours, and I think the longest one is part 3. That shit is like almost pushing 4, dude.
Good night.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the Star Wars series. Like, if you want to go back into their back catalog, they got like a shit ton of movies and
Yeah.
go through, and it's like, damn it.
You need a day where you're not doing absolutely nothing at all, like to watch
I feel
the
like you need like a couple months to to get through their shit.
like it's a lot going on there.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's good, though.
I think that concludes that one. I think I think we went over pretty much everything on that.
Yeah.
So we hope everybody gets a chance to really check out that game. And when it comes out, I believe like whenever it comes out, I mean, we're it keeps saying if you Google it, it's to be announced. So I mean, and then it's like, oh, there's other websites saying September 1st. We have no idea.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when it comes out, hopefully you guys check it out. I mean, if you guys are big Lords of the Ring fans, definitely want you guys to get that experience and know your thoughts on like what do you feel like the game needs? What do you feel like the game lacks at? Like, you know what I mean? Like we kind of pick it apart together. So I think that'll be a fun thing to talk about.
Yeah.
But we'll dive into more of we'll move on to Thor, Love, and Thunder.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's going to be a not a lot for me to say about this topic, but I mean, all I got to say is I am excited for it because obviously it's a Marvel movies and I'm a huge Marvel fan. It looks more, again, like comedic. It just kind of looks like the last Thor that we got, Ragnarok, right? I
Yeah,
think.
that's kind of where I get the feel from, like a sequel to it.
Yeah, and obviously it's supposed to be a continuation after, I guess, the last Avengers movies, right? Like I think that's what happened.
Right, like at the door was like he
Like
gained weight and he
he was
felt fat.
fat. Like right, I think that was Endgame. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that's what's going on here. I'm not sure like who's the the main. Oh, I think it's isn't it what the hell is his name? I can't even think his name. Isn't it Christian Bale? Right? Like I think it's that
Oh,
white
the actor of Thor.
that white creature thing, whatever that thing is.
Oh, you talking about like the antagonist?
Yeah. I was trying to figure out like who's the main antagonist in there.
Oh, shit. I gotta look at the name.
Because like I couldn't figure it out for the life of me. Because I see it's fun to see. I mean, it's a fun experience to kind of go over like Jane Foster. It's nice to see her in there. She's the female Thor.
Yeah.
I guess she's from a different universe. I'm not sure like how that works because Marvel is notorious for just bringing in random characters at all times. So
I know it's been a couple comic books of her as of recently of the girl Thor they've been trying to sell and put out there.
yeah, she finally made her way onto the big picture, which I mean, like I said, these are characters that we would have never see in like growing up, not even like wouldn't even care to see like on the big pictures. But again, like Marvel's setting up a lot going on here. Like, and I mean, like I said, I mean, with this movie coming out, and I read an article recently. I'm sure if you guys haven't seen it on IGN's, like either I think I've seen it on Instagram or something like that, but I don't know how true it is. But they're getting ready to reveal like the big premise of, I mean, the big operation that Marvel's going to be going towards, like basically another Avenger game, a movie. So I mean, this is the question that I've been wanting to know for a very very long time. Um,
Yeah.
so I'm curious to see if how this movie is going to end with the end credits. You know, this is so that way we can piggyback off of this one and see where it's going to be going with the next film. And I think
Yeah.
this is the last one, right? Or is it one more for this year?
Oh, as far as Marvel movies,
Yeah, I think this is the last one, right? Or is there
yeah,
one? Oh no! We got Wakanda. We got the Wakanda Forever thing.
oh, that comes out this year.
Yeah, I think it's at the end of the year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
they got their movies.
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm not excited for it. I feel like the movie should not be made. I know I might get like a lot of slander for that, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not looking too forward to it either.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Chadwick was just like phenomenal. I think like without him, it's just like it's just going to be difficult for the move for the character and the story behind Black Panther. It's hard, man. It's God rest his soul. He did such a phenomenal job at playing that role and owning that role. And I believe that role is only specifically for him. So I don't believe like they can replace him with anybody. I mean, yeah, there could be other actors just as good, but it's one of those situations where you kind of just let it be, man. That's it. Like you should have not made like a second film to that shit. But
yeah, it'd be different if they like did like a prequel to like Killmonger's story. That'd be interesting to dive into that, like seeing like the villain, like how he came to be, and then like
yeah, like I
lead
would have,
into like the
yeah, that would have been a little more acceptable. Like at least we could have, yeah, like it would have just left out Black Panther in general and kind of went in
right.
a different direction. But I don't know, like I don't,
Yeah, but
and then there was like a bunch of, like I said, I think we touched based on like I think we touched based on that topic a while back on one of the episodes, but it was just like there was a lot of going back and forth with the team. I forgot what as far as like one of the sisters. I'm not sure which actor was it, but she didn't want to take the COVID shot, so it was a lot of going on with that. I'm guessing like this whole project has been into development hell for a long time, so not a lot of good vibes coming from this project. So I mean, I don't know, like a lot of people are probably not going to be excited for it, but knowing Marvel fans, they're going to go see it anyways. Me being one of them, I'm just going to check it out. I mean, how bad could it be? You know,
yeah. I'll probably not. This is probably not going to be one rush to the theaters for, but I'll probably catch it once it goes on Disney Plus or
it's
something.
going to go on Disney Plus.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
Doctor
just
Strange. Did you check out Doctor Strange? It's on Disney Plus too.
it just launched on there.
Yeah, I don't know how recent it was, but yeah, it's on there. So whenever you
Oh
get,
yeah, definitely check it out soon.
oh,
Then
absolutely, brother, check that out, and we definitely got to do an episode where we kind of dive more into that. I think it's gonna be
yeah,
fun.
for sure. Oh yeah,
Um,
and kind of rewind from what you when we first got on this topic when you said who was that actor? I found his name is Christopher Alakazan, Altuson as Evil Malakin. That's that white elf looking evil villain dude that's going to be in Thor the
yeah.
Dark World.
Oh, is that?
Evil
Oh, so
Malakin.
is that? So it's like, what is he again? He's like a god eater thing, right? Like, what is that?
I'm guessing he's like some kind of overlord of the Dark World.
Uh, See,
I don't
it's
know.
like, who the hell is that? Is he? Did they just bring him up? Like, when was the when was he created? Like, was he always in the comic books? Like, I don't remember this guy, man.
Right, I guess so. I don't know. I don't know too much about the back
Like, I
history of
didn't even know
Thor's
about
comic.
what was the main antagonist in Ragnarok? I forgot what was her name.
Shit, I only seen that movie once. I can't remember
I got
exactly.
you. I got you. Hella, yeah. Like Hella was like random as hell too. Like
Uh,
I don't know. Like
oh yeah, that's that lady with all the horns and everything. Yeah,
yeah, like it was so fucking random, dude.
yeah.
Like
She,
it's
uh,
fun seeing all these new enemies and characters being brought onto the movies, and it's fun. It's a fun experience, but it's just random, like
yeah, I'm
so
sure
random.
they're putting it into the original story of Thor. It seems
Yeah,
like
that's what it
one of the
seems like.
gods.
Yeah, that's kind of what it
Yeah,
seems like.
so I'm sure it's purposeful.
But again, it does look great. The movie does look fun. It looks funny, obviously, because like that's where Marvel's headed with comedic, like being comedic.
Yeah.
um, it looks good. I don't know. I don't get any bad vibes from it. I think the a lot of people are really gonna like this movie a lot. You know.
Yeah, I like the previous one though. Like that's the only Thor movie I actually liked was the Ragnarok one because it is different, a different take on Thor's adventure.
So
So
I'm definitely curious to see like how would this one do.
Oh yeah, you know what? And I think I seen it's actually gonna be like a crossover with Guardians of the Galaxy characters are gonna be in this one too. I seen
Oh
that.
yeah, I didn't even see that.
Yeah, I believe I seen like some clips of like some of the characters making an appearance in there. And I'm like, oh shit.
Really? Hold
Oh
on.
yeah, what's on was Guardians of the Galaxy the or was that gonna be next year? Like the
There's supposed to be one movie, like one more movie that they're making. I don't believe it's this year. The series, it's like a Christmas special thing. That's gonna be this year. But as far as the movie goes, I think the movie doesn't come out till next year.
okay, that's next year.
Yeah, because after Wakanda Forever, then it's done. Because we still got the Marvel shows. We got She-Hulk coming out. Um, I forgot. I probably got to double check on like what else is going to be coming out. But She-Hulk's coming out. Then you have that Guardians of the Galaxy on there.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I just looked up the cast for Love and Thunder too. Why is Melissa McCarthy on there as fake Hela? Like, what the hell is that? I don't know if a lot of people know who that is, but Melissa McCarthy is just like, she's so fucking funny. She's an amazing person, of course, really respected actress, but like you're putting her on a Marvel movie. It's just like I don't know what Marvel's doing, man. It's just like I wasn't the biggest fan when they put Harry Styles on like the end credits for um what was that, the Eternals. Like I was like, what the fuck.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Nothing against
he got the Disney hookup.
nothing against Harry Styles. You know what I mean? Like I'm not saying it's a bad decision. It's just like I just feel like they're just adding anybody in there nowadays, man.
Well, I mean, you know, Harry Styles, he's always connected with Disney since his past and everything. So he
I
got
mean,
that hookup.
he's done well. Like I thought he was actually new to like acting, but no, he's been in Dunkirk. He's been in another, like a couple of other
Oh yeah,
projects as well. Like he's not a new actor, but it's just like for him to be on a Marvel film, it's kind of like okay, all right.
yeah. I mean, it makes sense for Disney because again, he came from that world, so of course they got that quick
I
speed out.
forgot Vin Diesel still Groot. Yeah.
I'm still shocked about that he actually does the voice. I thought it was just like a sound effect or something.
Nah, man. It was him and the Iron Giant.
That's the one that really shocked me. I'm like, that's my whole childhood. Like, I did not know he voiced the Iron Giant. I would never known that. Thor decided he better. Wow. Guardians of the Galaxy.
It's crazy. It's
I'm not
crazy.
sure if they're going to be in it or not. I'm not sure if that was a rumor or not.
Yeah, no. You're right. You're right. I'm looking at the cast right now. Star Lord is in it. Yep.
Uh,
Yeah. Oh shit, Sam Neill's in there. That's cool. Alan
oh,
from Jurassic Park.
oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
because he was in Guardians of the Galaxy. You know,
Yeah. He's
the
in
main
there.
character. Oh, so they are going to do like a crossover. That's going to be great. I mean, the
Yeah.
last one did kind of give me that vibe too. I think I said on a previous episode when we was talking about Thor that the last one kind of looked like Guardians of the Galaxy kind of theme, like all the colors and everything. It looked more psychedelic compared to the first two Thor movies. So it does make sense why they probably bump into each other in space and everything.
Yeah. No, you're right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a really good take on it. I want to know, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I want to know how this one's actually gonna wrap up. Like, uh, would this be the last of Thor films? Like, because Thor has been kind of milking this shit for like a long time now.
Yeah, this is their fourth one now.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, like I said, I'm not trying to be the one to buzzkill for like all the franchises out there, but amazing characters out there. It's still fun to see them always come back, but it's kind of like, what are you going to put this man against at this point? Like, my man's got a jean jacket now. Like,
Yeah, and also kind of looks like they're taking like a retro '80s kind of look to it too. Like
yeah, yep, I got that
uniform
vibe
and
too.
everything.
Yeah, I got that vibe. Yeah.
Yeah, they're going like real retro. It's pretty cool,
And
I
the
guess.
description goes: Thor embarks on a journey unlike anything he's ever faced, a quest for an inner peace. However, his retirement gets interrupted by Gore, the God Butcher, um, a galactic killer who seeks the extinction of the gods. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, what did he just randomly just popped up into space and was like, all right, let me go fuck with this guy? Like, was he not in a car or some shit and just seen him walking down the street? Like, I don't get it. Like, it just
Yeah, I guess they're
happens.
gonna show from like you said before how he got from like the end game movie to like this point in time where how he got back in space. I guess they're probably gonna show that, I imagine. And damn. And I'm guessing this since Guardians of the Galaxy characters are gonna be in this one, it's probably gonna bleed from this movie to that movie. I could see that happening too. Like
Yeah.
transfer.
That's probably why they saved that one for like next year, you know?
Right. Yeah, that's probably what they're gonna do. And I wonder if the low key series on Disney connects to this. It's going to connect to this as well. Like, would you have to watch the low key series to pick up on some like clues that's going to happen in this movie? If low key's going to be in it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That would be a good, that's what I'm thinking right now. I'm like, what can this be?
Yeah, yeah. It looks like it's going to be a lot that they're going to kind of smash into this movie. It'll be a sight to see.
Definitely, guys. I hope you guys are July, I believe. When does it come out? I believe July. No, shit, next Friday. But think it's like
Yeah.
July 4th, right? Like right after July 4th.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's yeah, it's I think it's like July 7th around there next week. It should be coming out next week. So definitely I think this was the perfect time to kind of bring up Thor cuz it's coming out and a lot of people are going to be psyched to kind of watch that movie. So definitely want to, wish everybody a good experience and tell us what your thoughts, especially after um you watch this movie and you get to witness that end credit scene, which I feel like always blows our minds still to this day because like they just do the most randomest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah, outside of the Venom, like that was just corny. I hated that end scene.
Yeah, but
That
we can go and move on to our next one, the Resident Evil live action TV series. Release date is actually going to be July 14th for this project. So uh I don't know, man. At this point, I don't know where Resident Evil is going. I can't tell you. I'm not sure. Let's kind of look that up right now, actually, because
Yeah,
like
I was about to say, did you see the full trailer for it?
no, I actually never seen it. No.
Okay.
I guess we can kind of take a look at that now.
Yeah. I mean, I checked it out like only once. It looks decent. Some parts look decent. Some parts look pretty cheesy. I don't know. With Resident Evil, they don't have the best record of having good live action adaptations, so it's kind of questionable if it's going to be any good quality. But it's always good to hope and hope for the best. Be optimistic about
Yeah,
it.
I was gonna say because where is it taking place at though? Like, is it like what is it like in the beginning? Oh, we'll get into that as soon as I pull it up.
Yeah. And it looks like it's going to be new characters too. Like, I don't think any characters that actually are attached to the original game series. It's
Oh,
just
this
like
was a
a
while ago. Oh no, 3 weeks ago. Okay.
new cast.
All right, let's pull it up.
It's about to come out soon too. Yeah, look at that data.
They said the world would end in 2036. But they were wrong. The world ended a long time ago.
Umbrella, a company besieged by scandal, is now trying to reinvent itself.
The old Umbrella made mistakes. The things we're working on today, they're gonna change the world.
Okay, I'm already getting mad, but let's go. They made a new umbrella. Like what?
like these girls are like the main characters.
Whoa! Now we got big creatures now.
The drug contains the T virus. The T virus can make monsters.
I think I was kind of confused about. I'm like, I don't remember this happening in the Resident Evil.
Everyone, keep your mouths shut.
Attachment to it.
Fuck it.
They got zombies in
It
it.
is
But
complicated.
I don't know, man.
yeah, it's questionable.
It is. I mean, me being a actual Resident Evil fan since like I can remember, man, because I believe the series came out when I was actually born in '96. I don't know what to say about that. I mean, like I said, as far as like what's going on with what's going on with Umbrella making a new, like, what do you mean? Like, there's a new Umbrella, and then they're kind of like focusing on like what's the focus? They're just making like creature things now, right? Like,
Yeah, it seems like the Umbrella is like making like different chemicals that people they putting out to the public, and then they're drinking it, and it's like passing on like a disease that turns them into.
It kind of sounds like it's the same concept though. Like, what the fuck are they doing differently?
Right. I'm guessing in it shows like this bear that they're trying to advertise as like a kind of like a corporate animatronic thing. I'm not sure what's going on with that.
Gotcha. I mean, I personally, it looks all right. Yeah, I mean, it has all the original, looks like all the original enemies in there. Even Tyrant, which was that last scene that you seen at the end. That's cool. Okay. Not the fan of these new characters. I don't know who the fuck they are.
Yeah, like it's gonna be like two girls. They're gonna be the main characters.
Yeah.
I don't know who they are. Guess we're gonna see from their point of view how this all plays out.
I just wanted them to kind of dive into like, what was it like? I kind of wanted them to kind of dive more into like, how did it start? Which I believe they may have touched based on it before. I just feel like they kind of left out a lot of the kind of like the backstory on like the main character is obviously like Chris. Chris. Damn, I can't even think. Leon. Chris, Leon, and was it Red? Dude, my brain is like fried today.
Oh yeah, that's a good help out. I'm not too familiar with the Resident Evil series.
Yeah, I am. I just can't remember. Like, I can't get the names out of my, like, Claire and all the people that's been on the Resident Evil franchise for a minute. It's like they kind of already did kind of give us like some sort of backstory on those characters, but I just feel like they kind of left out like a lot that's missing. You know what I mean? Like, like let's dive more into like how, like, we kind of know how Nemesis was made. But why I just wanted to know like why from Umbrella's corporation, like why did they want to make this like virus? You know what I mean? Like, did they ever really explain that? Like, I don't know if that's just me didn't really pay attention, or like did they made like a series off of that? Like,
yeah, that'd be good to know if they never.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
yeah, hopefully they really dive deep into like the starting point of how this all broke out and like some of the concepts that they never touched upon. It'd be a good chance to really unveil that on this series.
So I don't know. I mean, what do you feel? What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, it's like half of me is like saying like, here we go, another Netflix series that's probably gonna be shit because most of their series that they're self-produced series don't really turn out that well good. For as far as me at least, like I don't like a lot of Netflix produced series, but sometimes they got good ones, but it's very far and few between that they actually hit the mark. But it's like some parts in there, it looks actually good, special effects and everything. And some of it just looks like just generic zombie shit that, typically you see in a Hollywood movie.
And it's going
So,
to be a Netflix series, so who knows if it does well. Didn't we get a Resident Evil series like not too long ago, the animated one?
oh yeah, it was like a CG series. Yeah.
Yeah. How did that go? Like, did that do well? Like, I remember I told you about it before it even came out, but I don't even know how it went.
Yeah, I only seen the first episode of that one. I never finished it, but it looked pretty good though from the first episode. I'm not sure what, as far as like the public, I didn't really hear too many people talk about it. I guess it flew under the radar. I don't know.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, like I said, I mean, I'm not too psyched about this. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I mean, it might do well, it might not do well. I mean, I don't know if you guys, a lot of Resident Evil fans out there are waiting for this series to drop. If kind of want to know what you guys think about it as well. Um, I don't know how you guys feel about like this new Umbrella, which is kind of like looks identical to the last one and kind of doing the same shit. I don't know how I feel about like the giant fucking worms and shit. Like what's going on with that? Um, and the kids. Where I don't. What is happening here, dude?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like I don't know. Maybe if we once the show comes out, I'll give it a shot. Maybe I'll definitely see if I'll like it. But I'm
Yeah.
not. It's one of those situations I would definitely might not be like excited for.
Yeah. You give it a test to see like the first episode to see how it goes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the most that we can kind of go based off that. Like, it's not really much going on there.
Yeah.
But
Typical zombie shit.
what I will say is like, let's talk about those last two episodes of the Stranger Things, my friend.
Oh yes, it's coming up.
Yeah.
Seventh.
So what do you feel like that's about to go down on this last two episodes that's coming up on season 4, my friend?
Okay, so where we left off,
you got it. We finally, and you know what feels good that we finally didn't we not? Yeah, we did do an episode that we already talked about everything. But
oh yeah, we talked about the ending.
But it's I mean, where we left off, like you said. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was about to say like where we left off, like is just about to go back from the upside down world, but what's her name? Oh, Nancy. Nancy's the only one that kind of got trapped still in there, and she actually went back into her past in the upside down world, and she's kind of stuck there. So we're going to see where she goes from there. And she actually went to the scene where her friend died inside the pool, and they're trying to find also at the same time in that house that the main crew was in. The cops are still there trying to investigate to find where I forget the guy's name, that punk rock guy. I forget his name again.
I always forget his name too. What the hell?
Yeah, the guy that basically went on that the cops are trying to go after.
Eddie, right? Isn't it Eddie?
Yeah, Eddie. Yeah, that's right. They're trying to find Eddie, and now that Eddie's in that house with the cops, we're gonna see how that plays out too. And and the angry mob is also after him. That the basketball team that's trying to search for him at this point. So we're gonna see how that unveils, and it's pretty crazy. And now that we know that number one was actually damn it. My memory is so shit today. What's the main villain's name?
Vecna.
Vecna. Yeah. We found out number one turned into Vecna, and that was a big reveal, and that that 11 sealed them inside the Upside Down, and they had that big fight and everything. And shit. So now that we know all of that, we're gonna see how Vigna is gonna plot out his whole scheme, his plan to begin with, and see what his true plans are. And I'm guessing 11's probably gonna come out of that lab that she was in with her adopted dad. And I'm guessing she's gonna go after him and try to stop him. Of course.
Yeah, I could see that happening. I mean, it was really fun to see all of that go down on the last episode, like everybody else anticipated. Did not see that coming with him, being number one, like you said, and him being, transitioning, getting pushed into, the upside down world, and somehow the electricity from the upside down world kind of shocked him like that. So, it's going to be interesting. I believe, like, I don't know if anybody's going to really die on these next 2 episodes. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe a possibility. We might, I'm really thinking that, what the hell's his name? Steve. I think Steve is definitely going to die, dude. Like,
oh, you think so?
Yeah, for sure. And again,
that's the thing too. Steve is still in the upside down world technically too. He was just about to go through the other side, but that's when Nancy got trapped.
That's what I was like. Oh shit, Steve is done. He's out of here.
Yeah, unless I imagine he probably might go through the regular world, like from where it left off, maybe.
Yeah,
I guess we see.
He definitely was like, yeah, he almost got checked out. So definitely, I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna last. Something is up. Something's gonna happen on these next 2 episodes. I think it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I think 11's gonna find, obviously she's already tapped back into her powers even more powerful than before. So it's going to be interesting to kind of see, like, she knows who he is for sure. Yeah, right. Like, I think she was just going back into her old memories to try to remember. So now she knows who he is.
Right.
So,
he remembers everything now.
Right. So I don't know if he's, the biggest fight is always going to be. I think the big fight's actually going to be between them. Now, who would win? It would be the question. You know what I mean? I don't know if we're going to definitely see that on here because we're getting a season 5. So obviously, if they're going to wait 2 more years to drop that,
I can see 11 probably defeating him though, and probably being like a new villain in season 5 or something.
I don't know about a new villain. I think it will be a situation where she kind of has to sacrifice her own life to save everybody. I definitely think that she's gonna die. Yeah, it's either her.
Next 2 episodes.
Oh no, in period, like in general.
Oh, just like in like season 5.
Yeah. But in the next 2 episodes, I don't see her fighting him as of yet. I believe like she's going to try to figure out what's going on. I think it's too soon to have them fight right now, in my opinion. Because if you're gonna save all that for season 5, it's supposed to be a war. You know what I mean? That's basically what they kept saying it. So it's like it wouldn't make sense to kind of have them fight right now, and just now we have to wait till season 5. No, I think there's still going to be a lot to kind of unfold in the next 2 episodes. I think it's just going to be them trying to still figure out like where is he kind of located at, because that's why they went upside down, right? To try to go find him and shit.
Right.
It was a bad idea to begin with, but I mean,
yeah, Steve damn near almost died when he got there. Like
I'm trying to remember. They did go back, right? Like, remember they went through the hole in the ceiling, right? They went back into the regular world.
Yeah, that's what I was explaining earlier. But Steve is still in there. He was about to jump through, but that's when Nancy got trapped in the past version of the Upside Down.
Yeah.
Yeah, but most of them went through, but besides Nancy and Steve, they're the only ones that are still there.
So I mean, maybe they can be setting off to a venture to still unfold some more memory, like not more memories. Obviously, she kind of already figured the whole thing out herself as well. But like, is she actually going to go locate him in the house? Maybe go locate the house. They still didn't find the firearms that they wanted, so maybe they're probably going to go try to find some still weapons or try to still try. I'm sorry, guys. I think they're still going to try to find their way back, but it's not going to work out. So maybe I'm thinking the only other option is kind of go with their initial plan was just go locate some weapons to kind of go to the house and try to kill him. It's not going to work well, but at least like, what other option is there if the hole has been closed, right? Like,
right. I can see Robin and Eddie probably giving the kids, now that they know what's going on, probably giving them information about what's going on with Vigna. And I could see Nancy probably bumping into Vigna. I could see her doing that happening too.
I don't know. I don't
still
see
upset
Nancy
there.
dying. I think she's just one of those people that's just like
Oh
essential.
no, not dying, but I could see her probably bumping into him again. Like, I guess since she's already in the upside down world to begin with.
She doesn't have anything. She doesn't have anything to feel guilty about. Oh yeah, no.
Her friend.
Her friend. Yeah, he did.
Thing.
He did fuck with her, right? He did fuck with her one time. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one thing.
Oh man, this is gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
No, Steve's gonna go for sure. I don't know if maybe on this season. I think he's going for sure.
Oh, you think it's going to die?
Yeah. It has to be, and I said this in the beginning. I don't know if I said this like on one of our episodes, but it's just it's like pretty much two. I'm just thinking like two people are probably from the series are gonna die. At least two of them.
Yeah.
It's like it can't be one of them situations where everyone's gonna make it out alive. It's impossible. I doubt that's gonna happen.
Oh. Yeah, I could definitely see at least one person going.
Yeah, that would be 11 in my opinion. But I want to say like maybe one more.
Yeah, see that too.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who else can it be? And my suspicions lead me to say it's got to be Steve, man. I mean, come on.
See, and that's the shitty part too. Steve is always getting beat the fuck up in every season, and he's always losing fight.
I don't know. I don't see Max. I don't see Max going. I don't see anybody else dying. I don't know, because Max already had a scared situation. So it's like I don't know.
She already almost died in
it's kind of like they didn't do all that work for her to just die again. Like, that's fucking stupid. But I don't know. That's why I'm saying I want to go ahead and say like maybe Steve the most. Eddie made it back. Like, everybody who made it back are gonna be fine, and maybe they're gonna try to find a way to get Steve and what's her name and I can't remember, Nancy out of there. Yeah. So that's what I feel like. I feel like that's gonna be the first episode is just them kind of trying to figure out like how can they try to communicate with that. Vegna's still going to be locating whoever the fuck he wants. I have no idea who his next victim is. So, I think that's going to be crazy. We all know that, at least we know now that the fucker doesn't want nobody to live. He just wants everybody dead.
People that, cause other people harm in the past. It seems like he goes after the people that has guilty conscience.
Yeah, but he looks down at humans, right? Like, that's pretty much what he was trying to say on the last episode. He just doesn't care.
His whole thing is basically like the people that done other people wrong in the past, and they don't have any guilt about it.
This motherfucker's playing God.
Yeah, so he wants to get revenge for them on their sake.
It doesn't work well for you, Vegna.
Yeah.
That's why
I can definitely see him like really bumping into Nancy since she's already there, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I still want to see. Can we not get the Mind Flayer back, bro?
Yeah, I have a feeling that the Mind Flayer is still down there somewhere in that that world.
I don't know. Most people are like, "Oh, they killed it in the mall." I was like, "No, that didn't make sense."
Yeah, it seemed like the way they portrayed it seemed like it went back into the upside down world after that. I think the third season ended. Like it went back to the original world, upside down world. So it may be still there lurking somewhere, trying to find this next host.
Yeah, I don't know.
But who knows? It could be even more threats down there. It's the upside down world. So it's basically that world just as big as the regular world. So it's all kinds of threats probably down there, waiting for the opportunity.
Yeah,
probably down there.
Yeah, I think you're right about that.
Yeah. Because we didn't even know it was like those bat creature things. Those are like new things that we got introduced to. Too, like it's all kinds of creatures that they didn't show yet. And also, and also that what we was talking about in the other episode, those spiders could be his weakness, so they could try to like seek those
I think
out.
he is. I think he is the spider. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Somehow they want you to believe like the spiders are like some sort of weakness towards him. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
So that'll be interesting to kind of unfold. Like maybe it's probably not going to unfold until like season 5, because if it's going to be a season 5, it's going to be another like, what was it, like 7 episodes?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I love waiting 2 years for 7 episodes. It's fun.
It's a big development. Each episode hours, so they got a lot of work.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I'm sorry. I'm just greedy. The series is so good. Can you at least give me 10? Especially if you're going to end the series. Just give me fucking 10, bro.
Yeah, go out with a bang. I don't know why they split these two separate from the other 7.
I don't fucking know. That was stupid. That was dumb. You should have just
threw. I'm thinking it's a purpose. They had to do that on purpose, or why they did that? Because I'm pretty sure they probably shot all of this at the same time. All these episodes.
They did. Like so. Yeah, you're right. But what is the purpose? Is the question.
Right.
You know,
these 2 episodes have some significance, importance to the series.
Right.
So it can't just be 2 regular episodes. It's probably big things happening.
That would have been that would have been fucking stupid for them to do that. I don't know.
Sounds big. Probably it's going to happen. Who knows?
Yep, and it's going to piss me off because I feel like it's then we have to wait 2 years to find out. You know.
Yeah.
I don't see Hopper dying either. I'm sure. Like I said, I think in the past, like I just didn't care about Hopper at this point, man. Like I love Hopper. He's a great character. I think he's a great, he's an influence, like good, like an amazing influence on the kids. Great character. It's just I didn't care about him escaping the prison. It's just like it was okay when you were escaping it, but it just took so fucking long, bro.
Yeah, I thought there was leads. Like I said in the other episode,
like there was time, dude. There was times that there was times that I just wanted them to focus on just the kids. I didn't care about that.
But I think the importance of that showing that side is that Demogorgon thing was still there. Oh yeah, that's another thing I forgot to say, that Hopper and Joyce is gonna take on that Demogorgon thing that they had trapped in Alaska in that Russian prison place. So we're gonna see how that plays out too.
Yeah, that's true.
And to see where that thing actually came from. Like, did they get that from the portal that that they were trying to sell up, or was that something from the past? Let's see.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. Definitely, definitely anticipated. July 1st, ladies and gentlemen. I believe that's next week, right? Yeah.
Right. Yep.
This Friday. Yep. So perfect timing. Wow, we fit that right perfect in. Comes out this Friday. Enjoy. I hope everyone gets to enjoy the last 2 episodes for this season 4. It's going to be on Netflix. It should just pop right up on as soon as you guys wake up in the morning. So whatever your time zone is. So definitely enjoy that. You know, I hope you guys enjoyed all the content we actually provided on today's episode. Hopefully you guys are enjoying all the content we've been talking about for the last couple of episodes now, and enjoying all the content on the show. Hopefully you guys like and subscribe and leave a comment. Definitely want to know your guys' thoughts on everything that we kind of been talking about the last couple of weeks out, and hope you guys are looking for more content to be pushed out.
Oh yeah, have a good one. Hope everybody stay safe out there, and peace.
All right, we'll see you on the next one, guys. Peace.